Hey guys, it's Rahma. I edit for the podcast, mainly for YouTube though. Before the episode starts, we'd like to apologize for the technical issues and the delay of the upload. I we had a lot of technical difficulties during the recording and during the editing as well, and we've done our best to minimize the issues, but it came out the way it is, and I'm really trying my best to make it at least a little bit more enjoyable to listen to. But if you can still hear a lot of technical difficulties or technical issues in the episodes, we're very sorry. We really did try our best, but I hope you guys aren't mad at us. Um, yeah, I hope you guys still enjoy the episodes nonetheless. Again, we're sorry and enjoy the episode. Goodbye.
Welcome back, vlogs, to the Triolix podcast. Before we begin, let me introduce myself. I am Pova the Peacock. Will be hosting the third episode of the Triolix podcast, along with my two peers. Say hello,
Hi,
guys.
I'm Rahma. I'm here again.
Salutations. You may know me as Chris.
Whoa, okay. Okay, so before we begin, how's your day, guys? Anything exciting or interesting to tell to us?
I'm building a Lego. But other than that, I'm stressed. Continue.
Well, get well soon.
Thank you.
What about you, Chris?
Same. It's very stressful. I hope I can manage things. And honestly, after this recording, I still have a lot of things to do. So, yeah.
Same. It's pretty stressful, but the stress is almost near to the end. After that, I will be free of this disturbing task that I need to complete. So yeah. All right. So in this episode, I'll be talking about some interesting and mysterious topics that all of us are a fan of. So this episode will be divided into two segments. The first segment, we will be talking about conspiracy theories. Okay. Okay. So the second one, we will be talking about, not we will be talking, but we will be playing a game. And it's about skin, but I can't spoil you any further details. So that's for the main theme of the second segment. So yeah, and the one who answers the most will get a prize. Before we begin the first segment, let me give you some regarding to our topics. This conspiracy series may or may not contain some hidden truth within. So prepare yourself. All right, let's begin the first theory, the coronavirus.
Dun, dun.
So before
I'm sorry, just continue.
Okay. Okay, so before we discuss, let me give you the general overview about the coronavirus theory. So, after a new strand of COVID that led to the current pandemic, conspiracy theories emerge about everything from the virus origin to the latest vaccines and treatments. Some conspiracy theories suggested that the new 5G wireless broadband standard may have caused or spread the coronavirus, leading to a few arsonists in the UK, for example, to set 5G towers on fire. On the other hand, some conspiracies suggested that the coronavirus was created in Chinese lab as an attempt to create a bioweapon mankind's enemies. Last is another conspiracy was blamed to Bill Gates for being the scapegoat to profit off a vaccine. So, what are your thoughts regarding to these theories?
Can I go first?
Sure, go ahead.
It's very interesting. Very interesting to me. I kind of get it if it's like a quote unquote weapon or a quote unquote Bill Gates trying to profit over of it, the vaccine. I mean, but I don't get the 5G one. Like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense in my head. How is it? How?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know the details for the 5G one. So yeah, I kind of agree with you. What about you, Chris?
I agree as well. Actually, I mean, my opinion is similar to you guys. I can get the part, where it's used as a secret weapon from China, because I think it's the most logical for some reason. Because China is pretty much just quote unquote up and coming star, the leading figure in the world's economy. And for the Bill Gates one, I'm not sure, because I feel that, I'm sorry to say this, because I feel that if quote unquote, if billionaires are pretty much making this fake pandemic in order to boost profits, I don't think Bill Gates is the sole proprietor or whatever you pronounce it. I feel that there are also other, billionaires, suspect billionaires that might also be involved. And lastly, about the 5G, I agree with you guys. I really don't get where this comes from, because I don't know. I feel that, I think the reason why people made this theory is because, how, your internet, or your Wi-Fi router emits radiation or some sorts, like your phone emits radiation. I think people got the theory from that. But, I don't really get it, because I don't think it has something to do with your respiratory system, since the coronavirus has something to do with, with your respiratory system. And I don't get how, like, yeah, and I'm no science expert, but I can kind of deduce how it probably will go. I don't get it how, the wavelengths from the 5G towers are able to, kind of
Yeah, I agree.
manipulate your respiratory system. I feel that, if it comes to, technological devices, I feel that the radiation only goes, to your brain or maybe to your eyes. I don't feel it has something to do with the lungs or like the nose or esophagus or any part of it.
I agree. I feel like if it's coming from a 5G wireless broadband, why hasn't this COVID risen up since previous years? Why now?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense from a
Maybe
5G wireless perspective.
maybe because it's kind of like strong.
The create.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was saying maybe because the 5G one is kind of stronger, so like I don't know. This is gonna string another like conspiracy, but I think it's like how
Yeah, I
people
feel like there are too many gray spaces.
Yeah.
Can I add something? Okay, so I think that for me, I feel that sometimes people tend to fantasize about things, and when Rahma said that, the 5G is stronger than 4G, 3G, I feel that maybe some people who are often paranoid or stuff might think that maybe the radiation can evolve into some sort of virus or something. So yeah, I think it's because one of the probable reasons. Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I feel like the least recreate conspiracy would be to create a bioweapon against enemies. I mean, how come this COVID just emerged last year? It's a bit suspicious. And yeah, I also don't agree with the Bill Gates scapegoat. I feel like that's just bullshit. So yeah, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
bioweapon, even though it's a conspiracy theory, I feel like that seems a lot more um, relate to the emerge. So yeah. All right. How about we'll jump to the next theory? Okay, the next theory is the moon landing. So, in the 1969, um, okay, let me give you the overview. The first moon landing was in 1969, but a few people say that it was staged to win the space race. The evidence: there were no stars on the photos taken by the astronauts, and the US flag planted on the surface flapped in the breeze, yet the moon is airless. So, what are your thoughts?
That's interesting.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure,
can I
sure.
go first? I feel that the moon landing is real because I heard, I read this kind of thread online, even though, you can't trust anything online. But yeah, I read it. And apparently this article says that it is apparently harder to recreate a moon landing than to go to the moon. And I read that one of the main reasons why it's really hard is because of the lighting. Since technically, we have been already used to, counting, figuring out directions, doing equations, based on, the movement of the moon and the movement of the sun, but we're on Earth. And, for us to be, somewhere in a celestial body outside of the Earth, there's going to be, complications because, we have to count, different ways. We have to adjust it to the moon standard. And yeah, so that's my thoughts. I feel that, it's complicated, to even stage one, because of, the perspectives, the lightings, and kind of the atmosphere. And I feel that the reason why oh but before I end my thoughts, I feel that, you know quote unquote wind exists in space, but not really in the kind of a form that we think. For example, in Jupiter, there's this red spot, and pretty much that spot contains lots of massive storms and all. I think it's called the Great Red Spot. So yeah, I feel that, when people say that, oh, the US flag is waving, there's no air in space, it's fake. I feel that, maybe there's wind in space, but, yeah, it's not really the same wind as in Earth.
But
So yeah.
but if you see the picture, you can see that the background are so, like, the space looks so deep. Like the black is like there's no color, like life to the black one. So I feel like maybe it's slightly Photoshop, you know.
The question is, when is when is Photoshop created? Was it like
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. And since I feel that, since, despite colored pictures or colored cameras already existing, from the 60s, I feel that, in order to change a black and white photo to a colored photo back at that time, it's hard. It's not as easy as today. In fact, back then, when you take a picture with a camera, it'll probably take like what, several weeks to produce. And now, you have your phones, it's easy. So I feel that, technology is probably one of the things that sort of manipulated the photo. Oh, and also one last thing, when Pova said, oh, not Pova, but Rama said, Photoshop background is not created. It's true. I recently just Googled Photoshop, and it says that it's released in February 19th, 1990. So
Ah,
yeah, there's like a 21-year gap.
yeah, that's a nice analogy. I mean, it's pretty difficult to, edit pictures and movies. So yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Can I add,
Let's get.
maybe? I haven't really
Sorry. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't really read much about the moon landing. I kind of just go with the flow of people say like, "Oh, it's fake." I don't know. I just kind of believe that. I know I shouldn't, but like, I should have just like have my own thoughts about it. But based on what you guys have told us in general, I kind of think it's fake because yeah, maybe there is wind on space in space, but we just can't imagine how it is because it's not it's not like what we have currently. But like there's just some things that just doesn't sit right about the photo of the moon landing, and like I don't. It doesn't sit right because we've never seen it. We never experienced it. But also, just there's something subtly familiar, but also very vague about the picture. If you get what I mean, like there's something there that we know, but we don't know what it is in a way. Like you said, maybe it's quote unquote Photoshop or like edited, or like it's a stage. But there's just something about it that it feels like we've seen it, but we haven't seen it. You get me?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
When was the
Oh my
when was
goodness.
the first green screen invented or found?
Oh yeah. Or it could just be like a black like a sheet of like yeah, a black screen rather than a green screen, because even if green screens are invented, maybe I don't know actually.
Or maybe it's using a stop motion. Um, so wait, I don't know if stop motion has exists on.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Really?
Because I feel that like you said before, I think stop motion has existed during the 60s, but I don't think it's really advanced.
Yeah, but it can easily
Because
be
the thing is,
manipulated. It can easily manipulate the
true,
the
true.
the visual images.
Yeah, true, but I think that stop motion in general is really hard to produce because you're supposed to take a picture of every frame. So it doesn't look choppy. But I can see where you're coming, because the footage, it's not really, HD or 1080p, but yeah, like that. It could be stop motion, could be not. We never know.
I guess that lasts as a mystery until now and then. Okay, let's talk about the next theory. So this theory is still going pretty much. There are a few people who are still talking about this, and there are a few geographical channels that try to find Bigfoot. Oh, sorry, I kind of spoiled a bit. So yeah.
Well, it's okay because you're gonna spoil it anyways.
Yeah.
You're gonna spoil it
So
anyways.
yeah, this is about the infamous beast, Bigfoot. So, okay, let me give you the backstory. Legends of large ape-like beasts can be found all over the world. Here in the Northeast, um, in the beast of Balam Lake, there are a few rumors, sightseeings of the existence of Bigfoot, especially in the United States. So, what are your thoughts and what do you guys think? Is this true or it's just some kind of a folk tale that people use to tell their children?
Can I go first, maybe?
Sure.
Oh man, this really takes me back because I used to believe Bigfoot was real when I was kind of like middle school, I think. I used to watch a lot of Animal Planet, and the show it's like Hunting Bigfoot or something like that. And I used to watch that, and I just I love those kind of documentaries. I know they're fake. By now I know they're fake, but back then I thought it was kind of real because like I wanted to believe like every kid I wanted to believe, but yeah, I used to be really fascinated about like not just Bigfoot but cryptids in general, and I still really do. I still really love like finding facts about them sometimes, and just like searching them in ways, sort of searching through the internet. I mean, and I kind of think that Bigfoot is maybe not real, but maybe it's kind of like something that kind of looks like a Bigfoot, but it's not actually Bigfoot. Like big hairy ape, it could be like a bear standing on their back feet, or it can be like someone in a costume. Again, like that's a lot. That's the very common skepticism way of seeing it, and I still want there's still this tiny speck of me still wants to believe that cryptids are real, but the skepticism in me is a little bit more bigger. So yeah, I kind of think maybe back then there is, but by now, even if they're still roaming, they'd be, well, yeah, it's just hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of realized that Bigfoot has the same physical attributes like Genderuwo, an Indonesian folktale.
Yeah.
They have the same beast body with the hairy figures. So now I feel like it kind of correlates with the legend.
Perhaps.
So and yeah, and
Interesting.
yeah, I feel like it's the same monster, but just a different, calling. So, yeah. So, what about you, Chris? What do you think?
I actually really want to discuss the both sides of this theory. So the first side that I'm going to discuss is about, the misunderstanding theory. That's what I call it, at least. So basically, the overview of this theory is that Bigfoot is not real. It's basically just, the misunderstanding of, the indigenous folks of Native America. What Brahma said about, a bear standing in the back, it's also possible because, back then, actually, in prehistoric times, maybe people don't really understand a lot of things. So, especially, like in the Middle Ages, people don't really understand much. So I feel that, a misconception is that, Bigfoot are actually bears, so yeah, Bigfoot, it's possible because, and especially, I think, I might be wrong, but I think bears hold an important kind of symbolism in North America. It's implemented in a lot of cultures. It's either a sign of good luck or bad luck or predatory. So yeah.
That's a fair.
And
oh yeah, continue.
you know, kind of one legend that I can draw this to, it could be connected that, oh, it's probably just a misunderstanding, is that, do you guys know the legendary creature Thunderbird?
The what? The
I've heard of
Thunderbird?
it.
Thunderbird. It's basically, this also a kind of North American legendary creature. It's basically this really big
Bird.
bird. No, not the one from Sesame Street, but yeah, like a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
large bird.
Even bigger than the eagle?
And yeah, even bigger than the eagle, like really
Oh.
big. Like you can see the pictures online, although I'm not gonna show it because I can't. So apparently, scientific research, I heard that, scientific research said that it's possible that the Thunderbird is based off of a fossilized pterodactyl, or however you spell it. Because pterodactyls are quite large. I think they're quite large. So especially since they're fossils now, people might consider them as, oh, it's possible that this was once a bird and stuff. So yeah, I think it's also because a lot of subject in mythology has now been proven by science. For example, do you guys know the Minotaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody knows the Minotaur. So apparently, I saw this video by Ted Ed on YouTube that explains that the most likely origin, is from earthquakes, because the video said that the original legend of the Minotaur, it doesn't even depict a man bull. It just depicts a very kind of a deep, rumbling sound. So yeah, I think that maybe people back then conceived that, as some sort of like beast inside the earth or something. And especially since the island of Crete, where the legend is from, it's kind of near of a vault, a geological vault, tectonic plates or stuff, I think. So I think, with frequent earthquakes, I think that might explain how I feel that, it's just a misconception or something. So yeah, that's my first theory. My second theory is that it's possible that Bigfoot might exist, as some sort of, endangered creature, from the prehistoric age. Like how people think that the Loch Ness monster, is some sort of dinosaur, the only last one of its kind. And how the megalodon still lurks the sea. So yeah, it's possible that Bigfoot, quote unquote Bigfoots might exist, only that they're hidden.
Only that now it
So,
becomes a legend because it's already been extinct, maybe, or it's just
True.
Yeah, maybe it's because through histories, through times, something kind of becomes a legend. So maybe, yeah.
Wait.
No,
Okay,
go ahead.
Go ahead. I just had this really interesting thought. I'm pretty sure you guys have learned of other human species. Like Homo erectus, Homo floresiensis. The Meganthropus kind. I feel that by connecting extinct humans with my theory of the Thunderbird, I feel like it could probably make a whole lot of sense. Maybe back then the Native Americans, maybe they dug something out and it's basically a skull of a Meganthropus, and Meganthropus are basically these extinct humans, these like really big humans, and I feel that because of that they might consider that as, oh, maybe this is some creature that's dead, we have to be aware. And I feel that, the legend of Bigfoot can come from there,
That's wow. That's a new knowledge for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, National Geographic, please don't turn me down if you can just hire me. I would really love to go on an adventure with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
do it.
Yeah, I heard that you can actually get a job there. and travel the world with them. I don't know. As a writer, as a photographer, I don't know. I think we should all go there.
Let's do it.
Just
Be
kidding.
an archaeologist? Is that the name of the job? Archaeologist?
No, I don't think it's an archaeologist. I think it's more of a reporter or assistant. I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. So this will be the last theory, and it has been going on a while, the same as the Bigfoot. UFO. So, okay, let me give you a brief information about it. So, in 1947, something crashed to Earth on a ranch at Roswell in Texas. An army of intelligent.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not in Texas. It's not in
Really?
Texas. I'm sorry to disturb again, but it's not.
It's not in Texas?
No. No, it's not in Texas. It's not found. Yeah, it's not found. It's actually found in New Mexico.
Now I remember. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not in Texas. It's in New Mexico.
Tell me about it, Chris. Tell me the full story.
Yeah, you're the
about
host now, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about this, but I think it's because, to give a quick summary, is that supposedly something fell in 1947 in Roswell, New Mexico, United States, and I saw some pictures online that says that depicts there's an alien literally in a table, a surgery table. Like, I don't know why they would put a surgery on an alien. Hold on, let me search it first. Okay, so apparently, there's this entire alien debacle story. Apparently because of this, Roswell became famous for its alien stories. Like how, do you guys know the Mothman?
The Mothman?
Mothman? Okay, so yeah, basically the Mothman is this sort of legendary creature found in the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, in the United States. So basically, the story revolves around teenagers. They went home for a party, and then they saw some flying beast in the air. It's really big and tall and scary, and has glowing red eyes. So yeah. I think I might have gone off topic. I'm sorry to bother you with.
That's oh my god! I almost
okay. So
I almost gave out the wrong information.
Okay, so but if you seriously want me to continue, so basically, about the Mothman, eventually it's also supposedly, as I mentioned before, these teenagers, they reported about the Mothman, and apparently I heard that one of them actually, is shocked, is paralyzed because, she saw this huge thing. And it's not only that, apparently a few weeks before the first quote-unquote actual report of Mothman, basically some kind of like construction workers are working on the road when they in the daylight before they saw the Mothman flying above them. And apparently after this, the legend has become so common in the town of Point Pleasant that it eventually became its mascot, and they say that the creature is often associated with an omen of bad luck. Like, for example, one of the most famous incidents that I heard that happened in the town is apparently a bridge crash. And I saw a photo that just a few days or a few weeks before the bridge crashed, there's apparently a supposed silhouette of the Mothman. So I think that came from there. But also, one other side of this theory is that some people speculate that the Mothman is actually a tourism device, a tourism act, in order to drive people more into the town. So yeah, that's the legend of the Mothman. Now about the Roswell incident, I'm not really sure. Okay, so I'm actually searching it up, but yeah, I'm not sure too much about that.
Okay, now back.
So
Anyways, Pova, continue with your overview. I'm so
so yeah,
sorry.
it's in New Mexico. So a few people believe that that Area 51 has those corpses of the life intelligence, and even Stephen Hawking believes that aliens or life intelligence exists beside human. So, what do you guys think?
I think Rama should go first
Yeah,
because I've
yeah.
already
Yeah.
spoken a lot. Go first,
Okay.
Rama has to go
No,
first.
I don't know, Rahma.
Oh, okay. Man, I love aliens.
Agree.
I just love like the conspiracy theories around them. It's just very fun to me. But yeah, I want to believe aliens exist, but from the evidence that was given out by people, it doesn't feel real because like I've seen like documentaries like by mainly from BuzzFeed Unsolved. I'm sorry. uh, but like from the evidences, I mean, sometimes it looks well. The CIA officially like announced like, oh yeah, aliens exist like last year. Did it happen?
Huh? I don't think so. I don't think
Or maybe
so.
it was just like internet meme. I don't know, but like somewhere around last year, people were saying, "Oh, they revealed that aliens actually exist," and like,
Oh, was it when
Oh wait, I
someone?
remember
I
that.
remember
I
when
remember
someone
that.
tweeted on Twitter, isn't it?
yes, it was
When
like
that there's some kind of
I
an unexpected event on the Area 51, was it?
Oh yeah. I think it has something to do with the Area 51
Yeah,
raid.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember now. Someone tweeted the news that says the CIA, revealed that there's aliens in
Yeah.
Area 51. So then it started the entire trend of going
Yeah.
there.
And everyone literally made a
Raiding.
camp there.
oh,
Were you talking about that
Oh my
one?
gosh.
Rahma?
kinda like I thought the raid was because like someone on Facebook sort of started like, hey, let's randomly raid Area 51 together. Let's go, and then people started going there and just standing there and just waiting for the aliens to come by, and of course they don't come by because how would they? I love the memes. I love the memes. But I kind of also heard that it's kind of well, of course it's dangerous because the security there is very tight and you can get shot there if you're not following the protocols and following the guides. Yeah, the raid wasn't last year. The raid was 2 years back. So I don't.
Oh yeah, to
Yeah,
clarify
sorry,
that.
it's okay.
We're sorry.
I don't think it's because of the raid, but it's just like because the was it like the government or the CIA? I heard that they kind of like reveal like major things like very periodically, but not like yearly, but like very maybe like I don't know. They kind of have this like FBI CIA. They reveal some stuff about the world that's happening right now, but they hide it and then they reveal it, but only like years later. So I think it's kind of a part of that because it's just time that they reveal that aliens exist apparently, and just people on Twitter is like, huh, yeah, okay, and yeah. That's what I wanted to point out. In conclusion, I want to believe aliens exist, but the evidence are just kind of short to me. Yeah.
Agree. Well, that's a wrap for the first segment. So yeah, we'll be taking a break, and we'll come back to the next segment, which is my favorite um, health episode. Health. What's the term for it?
Healthcare?
Um,
I don't know. What
healthcare?
were you gonna say?
Beauty, lifestyle, health,
Yeah,
lifestyle, beauty, lifestyle.
lifestyle. Yeah. So we'll get right back to you, Flocks. And yeah,
All right. See
stay tuned.
you. Bye.
Bye. Welcome back, Vlogs, to the second segment. So, how's your break, guys?
During my break, I actually finished my Lego set. I'll post it on the screen right now. And yeah, it's an iced bear. It's not exactly a Lego. It's kind of mini. It's from Miniso. Not sponsored, but like it's just fun to make. I wish I could have more, but I haven't had the time to buy one. So yeah.
Great, that's great. How about you, Chris?
Actually, I got a lot of things done, so I'm very happy for that, and I'm very optimistic for this second part. So bring it on.
Okay, so let's not waste our time and get to the quiz. Oh yeah, before we begin, the quiz is about skin in general, and the winner will get to be the next host for the next episode. So prepare yourself. Okay, let's get to the first question. So this is a true or false question, and you got only 8 seconds to answer this one. So, first question. Is skin the second largest organ in your body? True or false? You got 8 seconds starting now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So,
right.
what are your answers?
You want to go first, Chris?
Sure. I believe it's false because I believe that your muscles and your skeleton, I guess, the skeletal system and the muscular system are bigger than your skin. So yeah, or larger. I mean, larger or greater than the skin. So yeah, I think it's false.
Okay, what about you, Rahma?
I think. Here's my rundown of my thought. Skin. If it's only skin and you remove every other part of the organ, then if you sort of like fold it, it becomes kind of a lot smaller. And skin is quite thin, kind of thin, not like any other organ. So I think I'm gonna go with false. Yeah.
Okay. So, the answer is false. So, both of you are
Yay.
correct. In fact, here's a fun fact. Skin is the largest organ in your body. Your skin
Wait,
spans
really?
22 square feet, yes, which makes it significantly longer than your second largest organ, the liver. So the liver is technically the second largest
Oh,
organ in your body.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. So both
that's
of you
really
are
interesting.
correct.
Well, my theory
100
then is
points to
wrong.
both of you. Yeah, but you guys still get the points.
Yeah.
Okay. So the second question, that skin compromises about 1 billion tons of dust in the Earth's atmosphere. True or false? You got 7 seconds starting now. 7, 6,
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
5. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. That skin comprises about 1 billion tons of dust in the Earth's atmosphere. True or false?
Pova?
Oh, you want me to
Pova?
repeat again? Yeah?
No. I just want to submit my answer right away.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
I believe I believe it's true because I believe that dust, it comprises, not compromises, of dead skin cells, dead bacteria, I don't know, maybe just general dirt, poopy, fart or whatever. So yeah.
All right.
What about you, Rahma?
Okay, so dust by meaning. I don't think the dust you meant was something like some sort of bacteria, because bacteria is. I forgot if it. I forgot if it's a virus or bacteria that's a living organism, but if you count like pollution and just dust and maybe like I don't know, just like the atmosphere, the gases that come through our go through our skin, knowing that we as social beings, we sort of go around the world frequently. Well, not on this pandemic, but like you get what I mean. We used to like go around public facilities, so and that has like a lot of gas, so or like dust. So I think it's true. Yeah.
So, by a summary, you were saying that external aggressors that impact your skin and leads to dust. Is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so the answer is true. So both of you are correct. In fact, that skin, that skin comprises about 1 billion tons of dust. That's it. Okay. The third question, genetics don't determine how your skin ages. True or false?
Oh my gosh. This is coming hard.
I've
So
heard
yeah.
of recently, but I forgot.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say the time. So this is only 5 seconds, unfortunately. So
Okay.
5 seconds starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wanna go first?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Rahman, you should go first. Rahma, you should go first.
Okay, me. Okay. I learned this just recently and I forgot. So recently PewDiePie made like his DNA video of showing his DNA, and in like I don't know if it's rigged or like the people who gave the research is telling lies in a way, but there is a lot of things that we didn't know was a part of our DNA. So I do think it's true that it can cause DNA is from like genetics. So yeah,
So is it true or false?
true. I said true.
Okay. What about you,
Alright.
Chris?
It's true.
You're supposed to say that. Sorry for the awkwardness. We're sorry. My personal theory is that skin can, yes, it's true. Skin can actually, genetics can actually alter skins. For example, maybe in your family, you have a kind of a chronic, it's not really chronic, but continuing disease, maybe like diabetes, that has already existed, from your grandparents or great grandparents, it basically runs in the family. But I think I can also support Rahma's theory, about PewDiePie, because I feel that one of the things that really influence, skin by genetics is where where the region is from, I guess. Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
You know how let's just say like African Americans or Black people, they are influenced, because of the region where they came from. It's Africa. There's a lot of sun, so that means there exists a substance. I think it's called substance called melanin.
Oh,
Melanin. It's
melasma.
basically
Oh, melanin, yeah.
it's basically a dark substance, and basically then the whites, which are from places such as Europe and stuff, they lacked the melanin, the melanin substance, which is why their skin is all quote unquote white. So yeah. So basically that last statement is just a trivia. It doesn't really fit with the answers. So yeah, but my answer is still true.
Okay. So I like your theories. Okay, let me get to the answer right away. So, is genetic the one that determines how your skin ages? The answer is. Is genetic. Wait, sorry. Let me rephrase the question.
Just get on with the answer. Just get on with the answer.
Okay, let me get to the answer. Okay, so genetics don't determine how your skin ages, which is true. True.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
All right.
Easy.
So 100 points for both of you. Wow, none of you were incorrect.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that these next questions are either going to divide or still unite. Okay, that rhymed.
Okay.
Divide, unite.
Yeah, okay.
Unite.
Okay, this one will be the last question for true or false, and it's a bit honestly, it's a bit easier than the previous one. So, here's the fourth question. Your skin is home to more than 1,000 species of bacteria. True or false? You got only 4 seconds. Starting now. 4,
Anyways,
3,
wanna
2,
go first,
1.
Chris?
That's not even seconds. It's like 2 seconds, but then you rush it out.
Well, multiplied by 2, which makes it 4. So I stand correct.
No, you're counting milliseconds. You're counting milliseconds.
All right,
Okay,
come
so
on.
I think so I personally think that yes, it's true. There are lots of species of bacteria, but also I think there's also another species of animal. I guess it's called mites, not termites, but mites,
Yeah, we get it.
which is basically they consider your skin a home. They hatch eggs. They lay eggs.
I don't like
They
that.
do whatever. That do that and do
Do you
this.
think there might
Yeah,
have
it's creepy
Uber?
because
Sorry?
I'm
what?
so sorry.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Do you think mites have Uber?
My type Uber?
Uber?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Okay, continue. I'm sorry. I'm really out of track.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Oh yeah, Rahma, you
So
haven't. Oh.
Chris hasn't finished.
Okay.
no.
Well,
I just want to add something. I
Okay.
just want to add something.
Okay.
wait, let's wait.
So apparently, I heard that the scientists that first discovered, the existence of creatures in your face, apparently, they didn't really sleep in a few days, because they're haunted by the fact that, your everyday beautiful face that you wash, that you do skincare, that you put mascara, foundation,
Those are not
powders, actually
skincare.
have.
Mascara is not skincare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, makeup.
Whatever.
Yeah, apparently, it's creepy, because, you do a lot of things to your face,
Mm.
and yeah, basically, it's shocking to know that thousands of little creatures or animals, I guess, yeah, animals just live in your face. And I apparently heard that you actually can't really do anything about them.
Mm.
Like they will just keep coming back and growing again. But apparently, the only way to stop them is, well, to burn yourself.
Oh my gosh, that's just take a dark and
Yeah,
instant.
essentially, yeah. Like by cremating
Oh.
bodies,
I
because it
see.
destroys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So Rama, let's go to Rama.
Yeah.
She's been waiting for a few times.
Sorry. Yeah, I do think that there are living creatures on our body, disturbing as it is. I mean, like, again, there's mites. There's also fleas, ticks. There's those ones that live on your eyebrows or like your eyelashes too. They're probably like feeding off our dead skins. So yeah, they're friendly. That's not a part of the question, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they're definitely friendly. Like they will not disturb you or something. Like they will not go big.
Yeah, they probably have Uber.
Uber.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I like your points from both of you, but from my question, it's referring to bacteria. But I get what you were trying to say from both of you.
Yeah.
There's also called a yeast. Like in my case, I have like a yeast sensitivity towards Malaysia. So everyone has Malaysia, but on some people, they have this certain conditions where they're very sensitive to Malaysia, to the presence of Malaysia, so that their immune response kind of like triggers an attack towards those fungus. They're actually fungus, not bacteria. And unfortunately, I have this case. I think it's called seborrheic dermatitis. So yeah. Okay, let's get back to the question.
Okay.
So your skin is home to more than 1,000 species of bacteria. The answer is true. So both of you are correct.
Yay! It's a tie.
Yay!
See,
Okay.
these questions are kind of easy
Yeah.
because I think you purposely made it easy. Yeah, I mean, essentially because we're not really experts. So yeah.
Okay. So this, should I add another question to make it a bit more difficult?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I like the challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. I think I know how to end this. I can give you a suggestion. Maybe
Sure.
Whoever gets the most points, like whoever loses the first question, they don't get to be the host. So for example, maybe this next question I wasn't able to answer it, so then that means that Rahma gets to be the host.
Sure.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's essentially tiebreaker.
Yeah. Alright,
Okay. So,
bring it.
okay, this is the final question. The final question, and this will be the last activity for this episode, unfortunately. Okay, let's get to the last question. So this is also correlates with a bit of history. So the first one, once the Greeks used olive oil for sun protection, and the Egyptians used a few ingredients to moisturize their skin. Now, the question that I'm going to give to you guys, Sawa Bangu, a Malaysian woman, is also one of the first discoveries of a pretty effective sun protection. So, this question is in multiple choices, not true or false. So it's
Okay.
best maybe to note it down on a paper or something. Okay,
Alright.
so
Alright.
so the question will be, which natural remedy or ingredient is the one that contributes or can be used as a pretty decent. The first one is called rice. A is rice. B
Rice
is
and
rice.
rice as in grains or rye, like
Yeah,
rye for bread.
Grain.
Oh, rice. Okay.
Okay. B is jasmine. C is blueberry. And D is burak.
What?
Borak?
Borat?
What is Borak?
I don't know. I can't tell you.
B-O-R-A. Pova. Is it spelled B-O-R-A-K or B-O-R-A-X?
Borak. Not X. No, borax
Huh?
is like a dangerous chemical ingredient, actually.
Well, yeah, but maybe. I'm not an expert.
No, it's not borax. It's borak
Okay.
with K.
Sure.
Ends with K.
Barack Obama?
No. Come on, you got 10 seconds starting now. 10, 9,
Look it up.
8,
Oh my God.
7, 6, 5.
I don't think I can answer this.
Four.
I'm not gonna look it up. I want to
2,
think.
1, 0.
Okay.
Okay, so what are your answers?
Rahma should go first.
Me? Okay, thank you. I'm flattered. My answer is okay. Maybe Pova is messing with us, and borak isn't actually a thing. I don't know what borak is, but I do know that rice can not like as in rice, not wine. Like the water after rice, like the thing in
Yeah.
like not soju, but the other one. Yeah, I always drink that.
Sake?
No, not sake. It's basically like rice water kinda. It's not like no, I didn't mean like after you wash rice and you drink the water. No, but like it's something. It's like Um, basically it's rice water, but not the one you use after washing rice. Um, I know that rice water can help you with skin. I think
That's true.
either that or jasmine. Can I choose both?
No, it's only one.
Okay. Okay, I'll choose rice then because I just know rice helps with that.
Okay. What about you, Chris?
I choose rice. I choose rice as well. I choose rice. You know, the white carbohydrate, the white staple food that we
Copy,
eat.
Chris.
You know.
I know you.
No, I just know. Yeah, I actually copy you, but I don't. Yeah. So basically, I heard that because I think that my theory is that blueberries they serve more as some sort of nutrients for your body. I think they're supposed to I don't know, give vitamins and maybe increase glucose. And I feel that also for jasmine, I feel that its purpose is not really to defend your skin from the sun. I feel that it's more to kind of soothe your nerves and, to make yourself even more beautiful. And then there's borak, which is non existent. And then finally, there's rice. Now, the thing about rice is that, it's actually very powerful because I heard that in the country of Indonesia, basically, if a mother is unable to breastfeed her child, a good alternative is, rice water, but only the true, genuine kind, not really the industrial kind. But yeah, it's the very natural one coming from the villages and the mountains. So yeah. Oh, and also, I think that now there are a lot of rice face masks. Okay, it has nothing to do with sun protection, but yeah, I guess I can kind of see the point because I feel that if there's a jasmine mask and a blueberry mask, I feel that its purpose is just for relaxing and maybe giving you vitamins. But I feel rice masks, it's not an entirely new idea developed in the 21st century. I feel that it has already existed before. So yeah, my answer is still rice.
So you guys are correct.
Yes.
Rice can be used for skin remedies and a lot of benefits for your skin. But are you guys certain that is your answer?
Yes, because I don't know what borak is.
Okay, so ready to?
Yeah, I'm also certain. It's rice.
Okay, ready to hear the answer?
No.
It's probably another answer. It's probably option E.
Okay, let's just jump to the answer. Okay, the answer is borak. So borak is a paste which is made from water weeds and spices. Water weeds and spices.
Huh? Water weeds and spices.
It was used commonly by women to protect. The first discovery was covered by women to protect the face from exposure and from sun exposure.
Okay, so I'm actually searching borak right now.
No, you can't
I'm actually searching borak and all that. No, because you've already revealed the
because it was already done.
So
Yeah, but basically,
it's gonna be the next host.
So there will be no.
Yeah,
There will be no host for the next episode. Fortunately,
No, there can't be.
Yeah.
No.
So that's it for the Triolix podcast, guys.
No.
Yes, guys, there will be no host for the next episode. So go subscribe to somewhere
I get
else.
it if it's sweet, but spices.
Spices.
Spicy.
Well, I mean, it's in the raw form, not processed form, so it's not yet spicy.
But still, isn't it burak?
No, no.
Okay, sorry.
So yeah, that's the answer of borak, a paste
Okay,
made by
thank you.
weed.
I have no idea. Okay, so I actually searched borak, and what it comes and the picture that comes are actually spring rolls. I don't know why it says meat borak.
Wait, that
Really?
makes sense.
I swear it there's pictures of
Wait,
spring
that
rolls.
makes sense. Spring rolls have their dips, right? What if that's burak?
Oh my
Yep.
god.
No, but I think the reason why there are a lot of meat boraks. There's a meat borak, there's a cheese borak. It's probably because of
Cheese.
the
I think
substance
that's
they put
just the
there.
name. Or maybe one of the ingredients used by borak.
You're the one who gave the question.
But that's the truth. Borak is the answer made by weeds.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, wait. No, wait a second. It apparently says that the borak, the cheese borak and the meat borak are apparently a Syrian dish
Syria?
from Syria.
Uh,
Okay, so this says that it is essential part of any meal you almost serve by default, sometimes without even ordering it. To start meal, you get served one of these. One, kibeh melia. I'm sorry if the pronunciation is wrong. Along with the usual suspects of hummus, mutaba, and fatoush.
Oh.
Syrian foodie in London.
interesting.
Okay, then. Wait.
Yeah.
Pova. What do you say was the name? What do you say was the name of the woman?
So the ethnicity is named wait.
You just said it.
Sababajau.
Okay.
It's one of
So
the
it's like-
ethnicity from Malaysia.
Okay.
Sababajau.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Well,
Oh, there is actually.
yeah. Pova just said.
No, I actually found it. I thought that it's going to be really hard to find it, but no, it's actually here. Okay. So I'm gonna try to search sun protection remedies.
I think Chris is.
not remedies.
I think Chris is in denial.
Or eager to experiment.
Ooh, you can.
Maybe we can next podcast is we're gonna try
This
more.
is not even a podcast anymore.
Well, considering that there will be no host for the next episode, so yeah.
Ooh.
Trailers ended up.
Oh my god. Okay. I've actually found it, and yes, Pova is actually telling the truth, but it's the more common pronunciation is not borak,
It's
but
the same
burak.
thing, to be honest.
Yeah, it's the same thing. No, but you said it's borak, so that's why we're
No,
confused.
you guys just don't understand.
It's pronounced that way. It still doesn't make sense to my brain.
Yeah, I think Pova definitely planned this all.
Yeah.
Well,
He definitely
he
planned
is
this all.
So
Can we just settle in a tiebreaker? Maybe
Rock, paper,
one of us
scissors,
out of
Chris,
the
come on,
three of
let's
us
go.
gets to be
rock,
the
paper, and
host.
scissors should be.
How is that possible? How is that
Just shout
possible?
your answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but that means if we do that, that means that there has to be two people that will start first.
No, just you and me, Chris. Papa already done his host. What? Yeah, he's already.
Oh, okay.
That's late.
Okay.
It's late. I'm sleepy. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm on mark.
Okay. On my mark. How about on my mark?
Okay.
On my mark.
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors,
Scissors.
Rock.
Chris wins.
Okay.
Now, this means, it's actually good because that means Rama can be the host of, episode
Mhm.
5. If we do make an episode 5, seriously, if we do make an episode 5, Rama will be the
Yay.
host, and that means, Puma will be the host of the 6th episode. Yeah.
So,
Oh,
Yeah.
before we end, I heard that Pova has some interesting news about the 4th episode. There's going to be a secret,
oh
a
yeah.
special someone.
So, this is how should I say this? So since we all already had our turns, the 4th one is more of a special, a surprise podcast from our podcast. So yeah, there will be some interesting or special someone that will be featured in the next episode.
Yay.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You will never guess who it is because you don't know who it is.
That's true.
Yeah. Eventually, people will never guess who it is.
So,
All right.
That
That's the end of today's.
brings to the end of the episode 3. So thank you guys for listening to our podcast and stay tuned for the next episode. Goodbye, flocks.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Salutations.
Gracias.